Show you ladies out there who have Wideset eyes how to highlight and contour your orbital bone of your eyes to not emphasize the Wideset eyes and create, something that's not going to be too flattering for your face. So I'm going to show you step by step some great pro artist tips for Wideset eyes for your wedding. So stay tuned. So in part one of this demo, I went over how to exfoliate for a bridal morning makeup. And in part two, I showed you with my good friend Ricky how to create this hair. So check out those videos down below in my description bar. So first I'm going to start with the cream eyeshadow base Persuade by Sigma. This is a waterproof eyeshadow base. I've used it in many of my videos. It's a great color and it is extremely waterproof. I love laying down a waterproof base first before any other shadows. Alright? Next, I'm going to show you how I like to contour the crease for Wideset eyes. Now, normally you would take the darker colors and put them on the outside of the eyes to elongate and kind of stretch out the eyes and make them look wider. But this is the opposite, so I'm contouring with a soft taupe in the center and towards the nose bridge. Next, I'm going to show you the Viseart eyeshadow palette 04 in dark matte. This is a great palette that you just have to get your hands on. Viseart eyeshadow palettes are phenomenal and the colors are wonderful and very long lasting. So as you can see, I'm taking the darker taupey brown and continuing that inner depth and that contour on the inner bridge of the nose. Now it looks a little bit funky now, a little bit like she got socked in the eye, but it'll all make sense once you start to see the contour of the nose bridge also come in. It's a two-step process. Now I'm going to do the traditional V on the outer corner of the eye, but I'm not using as dark of a shadow or shade. And I'm using this fantastic Sigma brush as well to blend and place the color. Are you guys enjoying this? Leave me a comment down below. I'm hoping that I'm teaching you some really cool tricks that are new and different. A lot of makeup artists always tend to do the same things, and I like to change it up. So the NARS eyeshadow duos are fabulous, and Sugarland is one of my favorites. I'm using the Sigma Firm Shader Eyeshadow Brush E57. This is a firmer brush. There's not a lot of flowy bristles in this. This actually just picks up color very strongly, and it pats it right onto the area that you want it to be applied. So I'm taking a little bit of Sugarland mixed together. So there's a gold on the left and a really pretty lilac with glitter inside mixed together, and I'm putting this on her lid because I want it to be very florally, very springtime, very summery. Traditionally when I do brides, I always use softer kind of florally colors, so this is just a classic look with a little bit of shimmer and shine. Now I want to show you the Viseart Gel Eyeliner in Long Stay with the Eyeliner E11 brush from Sigma. The creation of a black liquid line is very important, especially on brides, because brides always want their lashes to look very dense and full. They want their eyeliner to really stand out, I find. So a really strong black matte eyeliner that's going to stay on all day is essential, and this Viseart liner is fabulous. Next, I'm going to curl her lashes. Gabby has very straight lashes that bend down, so curling the lashes is extremely important to have the eyelashes really stand up. Next, I'm using my favorite L'Oreal mascara in Carbon Black. I always use waterproof, especially on brides, because you never know who's going to start crying out of happiness and joy. And you want something that's going to stay all day long, and this mascara is fantastic for that. And I just love the color. It's very rich and very dense. Next, I want to show you the lashes in a box. Now, lashes in a box are available at musebeauty.pro. I'll have a discount code down at the bottom so you can get your own box of lashes. I really love the way these lashes work. I recently discovered them and I did a blog about them on my musebeauty.pro blog that I do every single week, and I just love the way they work. I'm doing a little bit of mascara on her bottom lashes, and you'll notice that I'm doing all of the eye work before any foundation or primer. Next, I'm going in with the Pure Correcting Primer. This is the silicone-based primer that I recently started using, and I really like the way it goes on. It's not a heavy primer, it's not a mattifying primer, it's just a really classic, soft, silky primer that is going to just work very well under any foundations. Now, the foundation of choice today is the NARS Luminous All Day Weightless Foundation. This foundation is beautiful on the skin. I'm using a foundation brush to apply a first layer. I always do a first layer with a foundation brush and kind of see where I need to add more coverage. I like to keep my eSim Pro Finishing Sponge handy just to remove any excess moisture from the surface of the skin and then go back in with the foundation brush. So it's a two-step process with these two tools. Now I want to show you the Kat Fix Cream Pro Palette in Ruby. This is a great color correcting concealer. It's fantastic. It's a wax-based formula, so it stays on all day. It also sits very pigmented and opaque on the skin. So I'm putting it on with a Sigma concealing brush. And then I'm going in with the foundation brush, which has a little bit of the foundation still on it. And that's what's going to help you blend the concealer into the high areas of the cheekbone, because you want to blend out that line. You don't want it to look like heavy concealer in one area and light foundation in another. Then I'm going in with my eSim Pro Finishing Sponge to do some buffing and some tapping. When you tap the skin, you remove the excess moisture, and you also kind of push the product into the skin, especially around the eye, so there's no creasing. Okay, now I want to show you one of my new favorite contour products, the Senna Face Sculpting Kit. And it's really important that you use the E44 Firm Blender Brush from Sigma. This brush and this product together work synergistically to create a perfect contour color and a contour cream technique. Now, as you can see, I'm concentrating the contour at the top of the nose bridge. One of the reasons that Gabby has wide set eyes is because the bridge of her nose is wide at the top. So I am shrinking that by contouring down the center, but closer and more concentrated inside near the inner rims of the eye. Now, once that is sufficiently blended, I take a clean concealer brush and just soften any lines under the eyes before I set with powder. So the Tarte Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder is really beautiful. It's very soft and lightweight. It's a silicone-based powder, I believe, and it is very mattifying, but without being chalky or heavy because there's no talc in it. And I concentrate the color under the eye because I don't want that concealer to crease. A lot of my viewers have been asking me why their concealers are creasing. I really feel like people are afraid of powder and they're not using enough on top of the concealer under the eye. So next I want to move into cheeks and brows. But guess what? I'm going to do a part 2 to this video, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that cream cheek and that perfect brow. So you better subscribe and stay tuned for those. I absolutely love collaborating with a woman on her special wedding day. Creating a distinct look that fits her individual personality, as well as incorporating my expertise in celebrity red carpet makeup and hair, is what make my bridal parties unique and exceptional. If you live in the Southern California area and would like to book me for your wedding day, please email me, Matthias@matthiasformakeup.com, for my rates and availability. Hope to hear from you soon. Thanks you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this pro artist tips and tricks step-by-step demo. As always, I would love to hear your comments, so please leave them down below. Leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe. If you guys aren't already subscribed to my channel, please do so now. There's a subscription bar right down at the bottom for you guys to do so. I would love for you guys to subscribe. I do 3 to 5 videos a week, and it's a lot of work, but I really enjoy what I do. I get to meet gorgeous girls like Gabby, and I get to do what I love, bridal inspired makeup, just for you guys to watch. I also have a Monday makeup chat where I have special celebrity guests sit down and we talk about beauty trends, and I have a Fierce Face Friday series which I do avant-garde, drag queens, and over-the-top makeup. So please subscribe and follow us both on social media. I'm putting our links right down at the bottom. Alright, bye for now.